everyone, and welcome back to Golden Dragon Games. I'm your host, Rocky. Today is episode 24 of my Kamen Rider Build toy review series. And in today's episode, we will be reviewing the Magma Knuckle with the DX Dragon Magma Full Bottle, which allows Banjo Ryuga, also known as Kamen Rider Cross-Z, to access one of his most powerful power-up forms, being Cross-Z Magma. So, before we review the actual full bottle and the Magma Knuckle itself, let's take a quick look at the packaging. Okay, so, as you can see on the front of the box, we have a picture of the Magma Knuckle itself, along with the Dragon Magma full bottle, along with Kamen Rider Cross-Z's Cross-Z Magma form. And then, on the side of the box, we have another picture of the Magma Knuckle, the Dragon Magma full bottle, and then on the back of the box we have some writing I can't read, along with some instructions of how the full bottle and the Magma Knuckle work with the build driver. And then on top of the box we just have another picture of Cross-Z Magma, the Magma Knuckle, the full bottle again, some other product placement for other Kamen Rider build toys, and then on this side of the box we have another picture of the Magma Knuckle, Cross-Z Magma, and then on the bottom of the box we have another picture of Cross-Z Magma and the Magma Knuckle. And that is the packaging. So, I will just jump cut here, and then we'll review the actual full bottle itself. So, I'll be back in a second. Okay everyone, I'm back, and here is the DX Dragon Magma full bottle. So, as you can see, once again, this is not like a regular full bottle. Like, sure, the shape and sort of size is similar, but still, it's not your traditional full bottle. For instance, we don't have the shaking gimmick. I don't know why, but okay. Also, on the front, I'm not sure if you can see, but we actually have a moulded dragon's head right here, and also right here and right here. And, of course, because this is a full bottle, we have the rail on the back, the QR code on the side, the twisting cap gimmick. Also, as you can see, the full bottle is done entirely in a sort of semi-translucent, but also semi-opaque, really dark grey, almost black plastic. Also, the cap is done in a metallic-y, almost shiny, but that might be just because of the lighting in here, orange plastic. Also, we have the build logo as well on the full bottle, but yeah, that is the DX Dragon Magma full bottle. So, I will just jump cut again, and then we'll take a look at the Magma Knuckle itself. So, I'll be back in a second. Okay everyone, I'm back, and here is the Magma Knuckle itself. So, first of all, as you can see, on the front of the Magma Knuckle, we have a lot of moulded detailing throughout. Also, you can see the front of the Magma Knuckle is done mostly in this metallic-y orange colour, just like the cap of the Dragon Magma full bottle. We also have a bit of a matte black colour, along with a bit of sort of coppery reddy orange colour. We also have a moulded dragon logo face on this centre circle, which isn't actually just a circle, it's actually an activation button for the sound effects, as the Magma Knuckle does have about 2 or 3 sound effects just standalone without the build driver. And also we have a little bit of gold detailing as well, which goes nicely with the rest of the colour scheme on the front of the Magma Knuckle. And then, if we move to the side of the Magma Knuckle, you can see the speaker right here. Also, a little bit of moulded detailing on the side. And then, we have a little bit of moulded detailing on the handle, and also the sides of these handles as well. A little bit of moulded detailing on the side here. We also have the release tab for when you're using a full bottle, because when you actually put a full bottle in the magma knuckle, the full bottle will be locked into place securely so it won't fall out. So you have to push the release tab to be able to take the full bottle out of the magma knuckle. Also, on the back of the magma knuckle you can see the 2 rails, but also this rail is also the battery compartment that requires 3 of the round circle batteries. Luckily, those batteries that are required for this actually come with the magma knuckle itself, so you won't have to supply your own batteries unless the magma knuckle runs out of batteries. And that is basically the magma knuckle on its own. But I might hear you say, how does this actually fit into the build driver with this handle stuck out? Well, simply there's just a button on this side of the handle which you push, and then push the handle up. That locks into place, and now it can actually fit in the build driver itself. But anyway, if we just put the handle down again, I will just be quiet so you can hear the sound effects of the magma knuckle just stand alone. And that is the first standalone sound effect for the magma knuckle. Also, you don't have to actually hold the button down, you can just give it a quick tap to get the sound effects as well. Anyway, I will be quiet once again so you can hear the second sound effect. Also, for the second sound effect for the magma knuckle, you do need a full bottle. It can be actually any full bottle due to the fact, unlike the build driver, the Evo driver, or the Nebula Steam Blaster or the Trans Steam Blaster, the magma knuckle here does not have a reader for full bottles, so it will not be able to tell what full bottle you are using with the magma knuckle itself. But anyway, I will be quiet now so you can hear the last sound effects of it standalone. And there we have the first of the finisher attack sound effects for Frosty Magma. Also, once again, you don't have to push the button down for a couple of seconds or anything, you can just give it a quick light tap. But anyway, that is the magma knuckle just on its own with all the standalone sound effects, so I'll just quickly jump cut here and then we'll listen to the final couple of sound effects that the magma knuckle has with the build driver itself. So I'll be back in a second. Okay everyone, I am back and here is the build driver itself. So without further ado, let's listen to the last couple of sound effects that the magma knuckle has to offer, and then we'll finish off today's review video. But before I am quiet, as I always say in all my Kamen Rider X8 and Kamen Rider Build Toy reviews, as they say in Kamen Rider, Henshin. And there we have the very cool Henshin jingle for Frosty Magma. Also, as you can see, the sides of these front panels on the magma knuckle have actually split apart, and you could also see the little orange LED inside the magma knuckle just lighting up the Dragon Magma 4 bottle for a couple of seconds there after the actual henshin music jingle. Also, you can see a bit more new mouldy detailing done in the sort of reddish copper colour, like the dragon logo is in the same colour as. Also, this button, yeah, it does not do anything when you are using the magma knuckle with the build driver. Also, before we listen to one of the two finishy attack sound effects, just something else to mention, the magma knuckle does make the build driver front heavy, so it doesn't always want to stand up on its own, as you just saw there. But anyway, like I was saying, this actually has two finishing attack sound effects as opposed to one. So if we turn the lever of the build driver rather once, we get the first finishing attack sound effect, and then if we turn the handle of the build driver more than once, we'll get the second finishing sound effect. But anyway, I will be quiet again so you can hear those two finishing attack sound effects. And there we have the two finishing attack sound effects for the magma knuckle. And that is basically all of the sound effects for the magma knuckle, just standalone, and also with the build driver. Oh, also, something else I just want to mention before we finish off today's review video. As you can see, the side panels are still open. Basically, all you do to close them is just push either side together like that, and then it is like that. So, that is all the sound effects for the magma knuckle, like I was saying. So, it's time to finish off today's review video. So, I hope you all have enjoyed today's review video. Please feel free to leave a like, favourite, share, comment. Also, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Also, all my social media links will be links in the description of the video. And remember, until next time, stay golden, stay frosty, and bye!